All set?
Yeah, definitely.
You good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Comfy?
Yeah.
Mic check.
Mic check.
All right, we got to clap at the same time. Ready? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is
Damn, Eddie clap
Fidel.
with no hands? What was that?
My name is Fidel. Joining me as always is Eddie and Birdy. What's up, guys?
What's up, Fidel?
Hey, what's up?
Buddy.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. Damn, my voice sounds like I'm like a morning radio talk show host.
Hell yeah. Smooth like butter.
You guys wouldn't know though because you don't like wearing headphones. So
I can hear you.
that's true. So what'd you guys think of the conversation we had with Evan?
That was tight, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was tight. I didn't know any of that.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
this
guys? Because you guys grew up
There,
closer.
a lot of the stuff like I was familiar with, I didn't really know like details. But there was a couple things that he said I was like, fuck, I had no idea. Like about like his grandma, like on fire and shit. I didn't know about that. But yeah, we talked afterwards and I told him that once his shop is up and running, I'm going to get a piercing.
Oh, yeah. So did you decide what you want to get pierced?
My scrotum.
bites. Oh.
Snake bites on my scrotum.
Damn, dude.
Going all in, homie. Going
Hey.
all in. You're going to hear me walking down the hall. So what you guys been up to? What you guys been listening to? What you been watching? Damn, I'm all flustered and shit. Anything new? Anything? Any new movies you've watched? You bought? Anything? Yeah.
Hold on.
I went to Amoeba today and I got some movies.
Oh, yeah.
So
Great
yeah.
set of movies you got. I really like the steelbook of Under the Skin.
Yeah, I got.
You've seen that movie?
Yeah. I saw it because you kept telling me to watch it, and it was taking me a while, but I finally watched it and I loved it.
It's so beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it is,
It's
dude.
such a good story. So everything about it is so good. That was one of the first movies I watched where it like sparked that interest into like indie sci-fi surrealism.
Yeah.
Like
It's very artsy.
yeah, like Ex Machina and shit like that.
They use a lot of like guerrilla style filming too.
Mm-hmm. And they
'Cause-
did it so well.
Yeah.
They did it so well.
Yeah, because we're like, there's like scenes where she's actually going to like random guys, right? Like just people on the street.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild, dude. That's
is.
scary.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Yeah.
I wonder if there was anybody like, hey, Scarlett Johansson. Well, what were you looking up, Eddie?
Just movies that I've seen like a while back. I just haven't talked on
Like what?
about them. Like,
Yeah, tell us, fool.
Oh, wow. Gee, fellas.
Gee Willikers?
Come on, tell us, King.
One movie was a movie that Birdie started and he never finished.
Fast and Furious?
Titanic.
Tokyo Drift?
When a Stranger Calls.
Oh, yeah.
The original.
Yeah, I haven't finished.
Yeah.
I started and I never finished that shit.
How? that shit got like, it got me so like invested.
I think I was just tired that day, man.
It has like one of the best. How did you like the opening scene?
It's a fucking, like, it's a pretty suspenseful movie, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah?
yeah, like it's pretty gnarly.
When a Stranger Calls?
I think it was like from 1977 or something like that.
Oh, the original one.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I think I've only seen the remake.
With
I don't think
JoJo?
With what?
With JoJo?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
think so, yeah.
Damn, never mind. That one's better.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a cool movie. How far did you get? Super far into it?
I got after the first incident. After the first incident, like, I stopped.
Okay.
Where like the actual call like happens.
So in the very beginning.
Yeah, the very beginning.
God damn it. dude.
I haven't
Well,
seen it,
it's
so-
a good like they do something that I haven't seen in most movies where they kind of show you the killer and you're following the killer, but he's like it makes you sympathize with him, but at the same time like it doesn't.
Mhm.
Like you don't know whether to root for him or not. Like he's not a good guy, but he's also like you can tell he has mental issues.
Mm.
But it's done like in a non-cringy way. Like it's not like, oh, I'm the victim. Or, it's just like he's literally just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's a good like little character study on him, and I think he is a great villain. I don't know. I feel weird calling him a villain, but he's just a psycho, and it's portrayed in a way that's not very common. So you should finish watching it, dude. It's like
I will. I'll start it all over and just take it all in.
I I bought a copy from Second Sight Films, and I guess it comes with the second one.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say the second one's like even better. I haven't checked it out yet, but I guess there's a sequel. I don't know if it ties in with like the same people or not, but when I watch it, I'll let you know.
Hell yeah.
Second Sight Films. I'm gonna not look into that website because I'm getting pretty deep into like ordering movies because of you.
I almost, man, it sucks. I remember the first thing I told myself when I stopped, when I sold my records, I'm like, oh, I want to save so much money. And, and it's like all that money that I was spending on records, like I'm spending on movies now. And yeah it's, I don't know.
Never ending, dude. It's never ending.
Like well, I mean, like I said, I went to Amoeba today and I went straight to the movie section because, okay, I went in with the intention, one movie, one record.
Oh, okay.
Which, that no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. So immediately, like, I immediately started, the first thing I found was like the Sixth Sense. Because I got a Vista series DVD of the Sixth Sense, which is out of print, and it was only $6. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to get it. Because I have the Vista series of Unbreakable on DVD. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get it. But I ended up getting like a stack of movies, and I was like, I'm not going to get all this. Like, I gotta put something back. And the ones I ended up putting back were, I don't know if you guys have seen Southland Tales with Justin Timberlake, The Rock, and Sean William Scott. And it's a weird fucking movie. I remember watching it a long time ago. It's really fucking weird. Don't exactly remember what the premise was about, but I know it's built this cult following, and people kind of, they like it because it's like weird. But I don't remember if I liked it or like if I thought it was good. I just remember I watched it a lot. But I ended up putting it back because I saw the ones I ended up getting like made my decision easier basically. But I put that back, and I put back the Blomkamp one you have that has like Chappie.
That's a good one, dude.
I know, but I was like,
I love that one.
That one was kind of tough to like decide to put back because I was like, fuck it. Like this, I do run into that one a lot, like especially if I'm looking online. So
Get it.
yeah,
Get it.
So next time,
Yeah,
that'll
get
be
it.
the next one. But I put that back, and then a media book of Do the Right Thing, the Criterion Collection version.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Really?
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Dude.
I'm not saying that like in a funny manner. I have a feeling you're gonna love that movie.
No, I've heard good things. I just haven't watched it.
Dude. Yeah, dude, you gotta see it, dude.
Oh, I can't now. Thanks.
Why?
Because you didn't get it.
I have it.
Oh, never mind.
That's why I'm gonna say. That's why I put it back
Oh,
because I have the steelbook version of it.
Oh, yeah, you do. I
Yeah,
see it.
I have the
Oh,
steelbook.
Yeah.
Do you double dip?
That's the thing. Like, I mean, I have
try
two.
not to, dude.
I have 2 copies of the Proposition, but that's because one of them's a DVD.
Yeah, I think if you have a DVD, if you're gonna upgrade, like I see that. But if you have a Blu-ray, like I try not to. There's only a handful that I've double dipped. One of them is The Witch, It Follows, and I pre-ordered the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is now on 4K. I think it's
Nice.
just those 3.
Nice.
But that's it. I try not to, dude. Like
Yeah.
you sent me they recently released finally like an American Irreversible.
Which I ended up getting. I ordered it.
I was like, no, I didn't get it because like I have like a good copy
Yeah.
of it. So I was like, I have a All Region player, so I was like, I don't need it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's tight.
I'm telling you, dude, like
I need to get on
German,
that, dude.
German and French like releases, physical releases
Yeah.
are so much better than American.
Yeah, dude.
Like the
Yeah.
covers are so much better. They even have like they just have better quality too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that because some of yours are like foreign imported.
Yeah, the
steelbooks.
favorite one I have is Eternal Sunshine. I love the artwork on that one.
Yeah,
that's
that
a
one.
German
When you showed me
import.
that one, I was like, "Ooh, it's beautiful."
Yeah.
And I remember grabbing it and seeing that you needed a different region player. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't like it anymore.
But yeah, there were, what did I see? I saw the imprint Blu-ray of The Warriors, the one you have, but not with everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they had it used, but it wasn't
It
with
was in the
everything.
box set, the big old thing.
It was just
Oh,
like by itself, and it said it was part of the box. It just that's all they had. Though.
Oh,
So I was like, and I was gonna get it. I was like, I'd rather just get the box set. Like I'd rather if I run into it, you know.
eBay, dude. Just keep an eye out. Sometimes people just want to sell something quick, and they just
Yeah.
like I have so many searches saved in case something pops up.
Yeah.
Like the Martyrs one, dude. Like I had that one saved for like over a year. And
They
finally-
had a copy of Martyrs that I'd never seen before. It looked like an American like special edition type, but it was like a black cover, and it said like something series on it and volume something.
It wasn't the remake, the American?
No. It was the French one, but it was part of like a series. Like,
Oh, that's weird. I don't think I've heard of that one.
yeah, and it was like I think it was like $37 or something. But dude, their movie selection was really good. Like they had a lot of good shit. Like there was sections of like the selections they had that I just had to skip because I was like, I know I'm gonna find something in there that's like worth a lot and I'm gonna want to get, so I'm just gonna leave it alone because I already have a fucking pile, and I don't want to end up finding something and being like, I'm just gonna get this and put all of this back.
I'm definitely like I'm the same way with my records. Like I didn't have a ton of records, but I'm definitely more of like a quality. Like I won't get a movie just because I like it. Like I had to like really like love it for me to have it, and that's like that keeps me from just splurging and just buying whatever is released. Like I pre-ordered the Kids release, a new one.
I think I did too.
You sent me the thing.
Did I do? I don't even remember if I did.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that one. I'm like, finally, like it. Not technically like a Harmony Korine film, but
he wrote
like,
it.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, this is because he has nothing like nobody's produced or like mass produced like anything of his like since like DVD. So like I'm hoping one day like somebody puts out Julian Donkey Boy or
they didn't even have any, because I even looked, because you know how Amoeba, like at the old location, they have like the directors section.
Yeah.
So they have that back.
Okay.
But when I got to Harmony Korine's section, all they had was like Beach Bum.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have anything else. No, I still haven't seen it.
I think because he doesn't have like any like newer like stuff released like on Blu-ray, not newer but like his old stuff released. Like I think his DVDs are just becoming more rare.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like I know someone eventually is gonna release it, so I'm just waiting. Cause I remember you asked me one time like, do you have like any of Harmony Korine's movies? I was like, no, I don't have a single one of his.
I don't know if I want to. Fuck it. The reason is because like Sydney and I were trying to think of a gift to get you. We ended up getting like that skateboard.
Yeah.
But we're trying to think of a gift to get you, and I realized I was like Googling shit, and I found out that he released Trash Humpers on like a VHS. Like he just got any VHS, recorded over it, scratched off the label, and so I was like, dude, I gotta find this. I found a copy. I think might have been coming from Italy for like $700.
Damn, where is it?
I was like, cheap. Fuck. It was on eBay.
Did you get it?
No. Oh, fuck you.
Thanks.
But yeah, like his section, it only had Beach Bum. Was that? Yeah, Beach Bum. Oh, and Spring Breakers. And then like Larry Clark's section, all he had was Bully in there. So, but they had a lot of good shit, dude. They had a really cool Lord of the Rings, the extended cut like box set, like really nice artwork. But there was like
the steel books or no?
No. It was just like it just looked like a giant book. Yeah. But they looked really nice, and the only thing like the corner kind of looked like it had like some water damage. Like it looked like water damage. It was like dented. And
dude, I bought him like some movies before that like there was nothing wrong with them, but the wrapper that it came in was like opened.
Yeah.
So they sold it for a lot cheaper. I'm just like, you guys are idiots. Like, like this is good for me, I guess, but.
But yeah, like once I was done looking through the movies, because I went with Anna, she was like, I was like, oh, I'm done with movies, and she's like, oh, okay, and I told her I was like, I'm not gonna look through the records, and she's like, really? I was like, yeah, I'm not. Like, I just no, like I already have a bunch of movies. Like, I'm not trying to do that right now. Yeah. Besides, I have like a bunch of stuff pre-ordered, so I'm not. And she's all like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And so we got in like. I did one of those things where I was like walking and not even looking at the shelves and shit. So I was like, no, they're not there. They're not there. I did not realize how hard it was, dude.
Biggest record store,
right, dude? Like, that's how you know it's kind of. I guess you could say it's a problem because I was just like, it was hard,
talk
dude.
Yourself out of it.
Yeah. No, dude, it was fucking hard.
Yeah, I've been there, dude.
Like, I was constantly in my head, like we were in line, or she was like looking at something, and I was constantly in my head, like. Just one. And I was going to walk over and I was like, no, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. And then like we're walking up the steps and I saw one, I think it was the Weeknd's one of the Weeknd's albums, and I was like, I really liked the cover, and I was like, oh, dude. But I was like, no, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. But yeah, I just ended up paying, and then we went to Shake Shack. Have you guys ever eaten Shake Shack? I think they have vegan options.
Sounds familiar.
They just like I think just this week they released like now they have vegan milkshakes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I saw on the menu it was like a vegan chocolate shake.
Yeah.
But I didn't get anything vegan because I'm a man.
No. Okay.
Food was good though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I love about LA when I go down there, like Hollywood area.
Yeah.
So much food, so many options.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
the only good thing about LA, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking hate LA.
Yeah, but I love going down there, and I'm just like, I love it here because of the food. I don't have to be like, what do I want? It's like I can get whatever I want.
Yeah, dude. And there was like an event going on, so they had the street in front of Amoeba closed off. So Shake Shack was right across the street. We could just like jaywalk across because there was like people
Oh,
like on the
hell
street.
yeah, brother.
It was tight, dude.
Yeah,
It was tight. But yeah, that's what I did today.
nice.
That's why I worked.
How
I was
that?
too busy being a man.
Busy being a corporate slave.
Yeah. Man, you fucking suck.
I know.
What about you, Birdie? You went to a show recently. How was that?
Yeah, I went to go see Moreau.
Maroon
Moreau?
Moreau.
Moreau?
I pronounce it Moreau. I don't know. Just because of the EUX.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's a play on his.
Marux, dude.
Like Rubidux.
That's right.
Mount Rubidux.
Yeah, I don't know how he came up with that name. I'm like, is your real name Mario, and you just decided to fuck with the last part of your name?
Maybe.
It's all his name is like Paul.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I went to go see him, cause I've been listening to that guy for like a few years now.
Yeah.
Cause he like put out that fucking Cure cover, The Perfect Girl. And that was like the first song I heard from him, but I heard it like let's see, when did he put it out?
Which Cure cover?
2021, The Perfect Girl.
Oh, okay.
That's a Cure cover. And yeah, he put it out like in 2021, and then I heard it, and I was like, ooh, I love this shit. I don't even know where I heard it from. I think I heard it like on YouTube or something. But yeah, and then I heard like his like Summertime EP, and then I heard like his other like singles, and I was like, oh man, this guy sounds like the shit that I love. Like Memo Boy. I don't know if you guys know who Memo Boy is.
No.
No, like that, or just like shit that sounds like someone like locked themselves in their bedroom and just got like Logic and a MIDI player and just like
Fucking around with
yeah,
it.
they just fucked around for like a whole week and made
Yeah.
like an EP or something. That's what it sounded like to me. But yeah, and then I found out he started playing live last year, and then I saw like some people post like live pictures of him, and it looked okay. Like he was like, it was just him like in a laptop and like a mixer or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well, that's interesting. But then I found out he's getting pretty serious with his music, and a lot of people are starting to pay attention to him now because he played Coachella.
Which was nuts, by the way. I was not expecting to see him on that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think that's like the only cool thing that Coachella is doing right now, is the fact that they're giving a platform to people like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Title Fight played there once. Knock Loose played this year too,
Yeah.
which is a band that I had myself trouble getting into.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but every time I listen to them, I'm just like, okay, it's good.
They suck, dude.
I didn't say it.
Scowl played too.
I don't want the Knock Loose guys.
Scalp?
Scowl.
Scalp. Oh, I think it said Scalp. I was like, what Scalp?
No.
And they suck too. Shit.
I like Scowl.
But yeah, but I saw them. They played with like another band called Cold God. I never heard of them,
That band's sick.
but yeah, I listened to them on Spotify and they're pretty sick. Yeah, I saw him play and I was like, oh man, this is so good. It sounded really good.
It was at the Glass House, right?
Yeah, it was the Glass House, which is a venue that I really like going to because it's tiny. Like it's
Yeah.
tiny in there.
Is that where we saw Cold Cave? That one time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love that venue so much because it's so small, and when you go up to the balcony in the back, you can see everything.
Yeah, like it feels big, but yeah, it's intimate.
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
intimate.
I
Like
love
I
it.
like that venue too.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw him play, and he played like I guess the day that I saw him play, which was on Friday, he officially released his new album, like, because he's been releasing singles for like a couple years now.
Oh yeah. I saw him posting about it.
Yeah, but like Friday was like, oh, I guys, like I finally did it. I released my first album. Like I hope you guys go listen to it and you like it. Like, and he played like a couple songs off of his album. But yeah, really cool guy to watch live. Because he's really interactive with the crowd and the crowd fucking loves his ass, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I had some fun, you know. I took my girl and she was like, she hasn't been to like a live show. She was telling me like in 10 years or something.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I took her and she was like, oh my gosh, I loved it. She was even pulling out her phone. Like she never pulls out her phone for anything. She like pulled out her phone and she was just like, oh my God, I love it.
That's tight, dude.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, it was really fun. I look forward to seeing that guy again. If he plays around that area again, but I am a big fan of that guy's music too. Super big fan. I'm glad he's like blowing up right now. He deserves it. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
But I wanted to bring up something because you guys had brought up Harmony Korine.
Yeah.
And I saw this like Vice documentary on the guy recently.
Oh yeah, the epically latered.
Yeah.
That
It's
shit's
like they're like
good,
45-minute documentaries.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah. I watched the one on him and like, man, he's such a dad now.
Yeah.
He's such a daddy, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's so gnarly. Like
He's sobered up, dude.
yeah,
And
basically.
he
Like
lost it. He's not cool anymore.
I think he mentions that in the documentary too, where he's just kind of like oh, I just like hanging out with my kid. I like skateboarding. You know, I don't want to make movies right now. Like I just want to watch my kid grow up and he was like talking about how much money he makes off his own art.
Yeah.
Because like the guy interviewing him, like he walked him into his house, and his house he lives in Florida right now.
Yeah.
And like his house looks like a fucking haunted beach house or something. Like yeah, like the walls have grass on them and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's gnarly. But like he was like showing the guy his art, and like he had like paint on his fingers, and he was like, yeah, I was making one right now. And the guy asked him, I was like, so how much do you like make off some of this stuff? He's like, a couple million, like here and there. And I was like, he was like, really? He was like, yeah. Do you want that one? I can give you that one for free. He was like, really? He was like, no, that one's like $500,000. Yeah.
That's something that's weird, dude, because he's a director that like I like really, really influenced me. And I remember the first time I met Fidel, like I noticed that he had Trash Humpers.
Yeah.
Which is like a fucking dumb movie, dude. Like
I hate that movie.
But it's like I was so invested in it because it was just so weird and it had like this, like it was funny to me. But it's like it's also like a type of funny that I know most people won't find funny.
Yeah.
Because it's stupid, and
because it's even like the way he filmed it is like shitty.
Yeah,
but it's intentional, you know.
Well, what happened was like he wasn't even supposed to release it.
Yeah.
He made that movie and he wanted to put it on like he wanted to go to like a Goodwill or something, throw it in like the little VHS bin.
Yeah.
And just hope someone stumbles upon it. But somebody that helped him make it was like pushing him to release it.
Yeah.
And eventually, like they talked him into it. Like, no, dude, you gotta release this.
Yeah.
So it was just supposed to be like this little art thing that he did, and which I thought, whatever. Like it is what it is. But yeah, it's weird to see his movies now because like I don't like his like the last two movies he made. Like I'm not a fan of at all.
You know, like Spring Breakers and Beach Bum.
Yeah.
I liked Spring Breakers. I enjoyed it for what it was. Like the first A24 film. But as far as like the atmosphere
Was
was
it
created.
the first A24 film?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the first film A24
That was released before Under the Skin?
I believe so.
Dang, that's crazy.
But I enjoyed it. It did get annoying at times. Like James Franco's character, you know, like his whole riff-raffness or whoever he was supposed to be portraying. But I thought it was okay. But it was weird, like his usual shit, but not as weird as he usually delves into.
I just remember like leaving the theater thinking like I don't really have an opinion, and that to me that was like the shitty thing about it. Like I didn't feel anything when watching that, which is like my favorite film of his is Julian Donkey Boy.
Yeah,
and like that movie is just pure fucking like it's considered a Dogma 95 film. And if you don't know what that is, like just Google it. I don't want to get into it, but like I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, damn, this is fucking tight. Like this is my George Lucas to me, you know? Like
I had that movie on DVD too, but I had never watched it.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely like one of those movies that like you're either gonna like hate it or love it. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be polarizing. But yeah, the thing I wanted to like talk about was just how people lose it, like the whole art thing. Like he went from being like, there's like clips I posted him on Instagram before of like him on Letterman, and he's talking about how like this was like early 90s, and he's talking about how films haven't changed since the 30s.
Yeah.
Like they all have a beginning, middle, and an end. And he talks about him wanting to make movies that are just, they don't have a story. Like it's just characters in situations, or
Yeah.
like it's scenes. And that's how he makes movies. They're just characters in situations.
Yeah.
There's no like real beginning, middle, or end on most
Gummo.
of them. Yeah. Like but like Gummo, like I love that movie, dude.
I love and I hate that movie.
Like it like I don't know, it's always on people's like most disturbing, but it didn't disturb me at all.
It's not
dude.
disturbing. To me, it's gross.
It is gross. It leaves you like with like an like unclean
Like
feeling.
I need a shower after I watch it.
because it shows like the whole American underbelly, like
Yeah.
how they live, and like it is gross. But like to me, like that movie, I remember Brandon showed it to me, and I remember the first time I heard about it, Bobby was like, "You never seen Gummo?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, what the fuck is that?" Like, and he's like, "Dude, it's just fucking. I never want to watch that movie again. This and that." And I remember like, "Okay, I need to watch this movie now." And I think Brandon showed it to me, and I was like, "Man, this is tight.
Yeah.
Like this is like unlike anything I've seen." Like at this point, like I was like, I've seen The Holy Mountain, I've seen all these movies that like I'm like I've never seen anything like this, and this director's like showing me something else that I've never seen. I'm like, damn, this is tight. But yeah, like you talk to him now, and it's like it sounds weird. Like I don't want to hate on it, but it's like I think when people, especially artists, when they find that peace of mind, like they kind of lose that spark.
Yeah.
And it.
What
like,
do you think it is?
I think it's just like the best art comes from like disturbed people and people that are going through hell in their head. And I think when, like I remember I used to follow him on Facebook years ago, and he would always post like pictures of him and his wife, and like just normal pictures of him. Like he looked fucking happy.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's tight, because like you watch interviews with like he was like on drugs, and he just like looked out of it.
Yeah.
And like he just looked so like full in those pictures, and like I was like, damn, he's gonna lose it. And I was right. Like, not to say like I don't know, like I'm happy for him, but at the same time it's like, well, at least I still have his old movies to rewatch again. But I think that happens to a lot of musicians too, like and they just lose it, and it happens. It's a natural thing.
Yeah, because like I do agree with the fact that like I guess the creativity comes from a traumatic event or whatever,
Yeah.
and maybe like them doing their art like that, like either a musician, a filmmaker, whatever, them expressing themselves through their art is a form of therapy for them. So it's helping heal them. So it eventually gets to a point where it's just like they're not necessarily like a tortured soul anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So what can they really convey in their art?
Yeah.
Maybe it gets to a point like that,
Yeah. I feel like movies are just a reflection of what that director, especially like those indie filmmakers, like it's definitely like a reflection of what's going on like in their head often.
Yeah.
So I think when you're just in like I don't know, in a peaceful place, like I guess for my taste, like it's just not gonna be that great. Like whether it's music or movies, whatever. But I don't know, it's weird. But then you have like directors like fucking Jodorowsky.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember Birdy took me. I went to go see was it Endless Poetry?
We did see Endless Poetry together.
Claudia.
Did we see it in the theater?
Yeah, we did.
I think
we
you
saw
took
it
me.
at the same indie theater that I took you to in LA.
Well, Dune, right?
Yeah, with Jodorowsky's Dune.
And I remember, that's right, because I remember you took a picture of like me and the freaking
Claudia.
the kiosk.
yeah, the kiosk. And I remember thinking like, man, this guy is fucking old. And he's
You're talking about Jodorowsky.
Jodorowsky,
Yeah.
and
But
like
no, I'm talking about Birdy.
no, so I was just kind of like worried, like I wonder what his movie's gonna like.
Yeah.
Like he was young when he was making El Topo and Holy Mountain and all those movies. So I came out of the theater like, holy fuck, this guy has not lost it.
Yeah.
So it just depends. Like he looks
That's
fucking
true.
happy, dude. Like I mean, he's always posting pictures of him and his wife, and his kids are all grown up. They're all successful.
Unless like maybe he's found a way to kind of hold on to a little bit of it.
Because he's
maybe
very childish, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
because maybe he's realized that like that is his source of creativity. So he doesn't necessarily like doesn't want to lose that, you know?
it sounds. Go ahead,
I
Brad.
feel like Jodorowsky is one of those unique human beings that just never lost his imagination.
Yeah.
He never lost that shit, dude. Never
Yeah.
lost it.
Yeah, because I have him on Instagram. He does like weird shit, dude. Like very innocent, like wholesome shit that a kid would do. Like, and it's like a lot of it is just him. Like his wife is recording him, and he's like jumping over cracks on sidewalks or like playing with the shadows on buildings, like his own shadow. And I'm just like, man, this guy's like 80 and he's acting like a kid. Like he's not acting like that's just him.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind. I'm like, this literally is a wonderful human being, dude.
Yeah.
Like he is beautiful inside and out. And it's like I said, he still has it. Like it's weird that he never lost it. And I don't know what it is. Like I guess some people lose it, some don't. But
Yeah.
So speaking to that, if Harmony Korine were to come out with something else, are you gonna watch it?
I'm always I'm always hoping. Like I'm such a
Have
huge
you seen
fan.
Beach Bum? Like his
I
recent-
did watch
Yeah.
it finally, and I don't know.
It was me.
But that's the thing. Like I had the same experience that I had with Spring Breakers, where I left and I didn't have an opinion on it. Like it didn't make me feel any certain way.
And that's funny because like I said, I enjoyed Spring Breakers,
Did you watch Beach Bum?
but that's what I'm gonna get into because I haven't seen it.
Okay.
But because like I'm saying I enjoy Spring Breakers, but apparently not. It didn't make a big enough impact on me to be like I need to watch his next project.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's why it took forever to watch The Beach Bum.
Yeah. I feel like Beach Bum would have been great if I didn't know any of the actors.
Yeah,
Like if he would have just done like a Sean Baker thing.
I think it's Baker.
Sean Baker thing where
Red Rocket.
Yeah, where he just
Yeah.
did like the realism thing. Where
Yeah.
He was just like, you. Be in my movie. Random guy, you know?
Because that's kind of what him and Larry Clark did with kids, right?
Yeah. Like they were just like, oh,
Bunch of
that kid looks so
skaters and
cool.
shit.
Like let's get him on the movie, you know? Which I guess it's called realism
Yeah.
filmmaking, you know? Sean Baker's like killing it in that shit right now.
Sean Baker's like one of my favorite directors, dude.
Yeah, he's like,
I
I think you're the one that introduced me to him. You're the one that like
Tangerine or what?
yeah, because you kept telling me. I remember every time I
That-
ran into Eddie,
That's
he'd
a
be
mo-
like, "Dude, you gotta watch Tangerine, man."
What
You gotta
else
watch
has he done? Because I just know Red Rocket and Tangerine.
Florida Project.
Okay, Florida Project's the only one I've seen, and I thought that was a very well
Oh,
done.
you haven't seen Tangerine?
I haven't seen
Oh, dude,
Tangerine
watch
or
that.
Red Rocket,
What? I haven't seen Red Rocket either, honestly.
but I from what I've read, Red Rocket is kind of like a
I liked it a lot.
Oh, you saw it? You saw it? Oh.
like a comeback for that actor. What's his name?
I just know him as the Vine guy because he was always on Vine. He was like,
Well, he like rapped. I don't know if he was being
He
serious.
was part of
about
that
it.
like the parody group, right?
I don't know. I just know him as Dirt Nasty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But and he was also in Scary Movie
I know what
3.
you're talking- yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how true this is because it didn't come from Harmony himself, but like
Yeah.
I've heard like that for Gummo, like he gave himself like 15 minutes to cast everyone in the movie.
Oh shit.
Aside from Chloe, and the two kids, the two main like glue sniffers. But I think they said that he went into like a Burger King and just like chose random people.
Well, isn't one of the kids? Didn't he see him like on Jenny Jones or some shit?
Two of the kids, I believe, they were on a talk
like
show
a
about
daytime talk show.
a real like paint sniffer survivors or something like
Something,
that. Yeah, and he just
"Jeez."
yeah.
Because from also like going back to kids, what I've read is that like Rosario Dawson, he just saw her like
That was her first movie.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about that.
But like he just saw her like just chilling at her window. I guess she was like singing, just chilling at her outside, like on her windowsill
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And he's just like, "Hey, you want to be in a movie?"
yeah,
That's fucking nuts,
Yeah,
dude.
that's fucking
like if
tight.
that's true, that's fucking nuts.
man, I love that idea of like making realistic, like realism films like that. Like it's the patience you must have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it can go wrong.
Yeah.
So easy and like it could.
You really have to get into that person's head and just let them know, like,
You know Stu from What We Do in the Shadows, the IT guy?
oh, yeah.
So he was hired on as an IT guy for the movie,
For which movie?
for What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, okay.
Like they hired Jermaine Clement and Taika Waititi. They hired him on to just be the IT guy for the movie, and maybe do a little scene just to make it look real, whatever. He had no idea how big his part was going to be in the movie.
Oh,
Like
shit.
he was not aware of it, and like it ended up being like a pretty like
He's like my favorite character.
yeah,
dude.
like a lot of people's
Oh, he
favorite
was in the
character.
movie too?
Yeah, Stu. I'm talking about What We Do in the Shadows.
the guy that's not a vampire, but
The human, the only human.
The
in what,
glasses one where he drains people of energy.
no, that's the show.
That's the show, dude.
Oh, which one? Which one is the
Stu. Okay, he
The friend of the other guy who gets bit.
the young guy Nick, the one that's like Twilight.
When's the
Twilight?
last time you watched
Twilight?
it, dude?
Yeah, when was the last
Oh,
time?
it's been so long, dude. Is it the guy that's like, oh, like you're a cool guy. We just want you to wash dishes. It's like, oh, that's tight. You guys think I'm cool, you know?
No,
like,
dude, that's
that-
one of the
No,
big
dude, no,
vampires.
no. He's literally the only human.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
man, I gotta rewatch
and the
that.
vampires like him, but he ends up having like a brutal death
Oh wait, I do remember now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, hell yeah.
because
He's like the most basic white guy ever.
yeah. All right.
and like he's just like yeah,
Yeah, he's
but yeah, they
so
had,
apathetic with everything.
yeah, but they had hired him on because he's an actual IT guy.
Oh shit.
So
okay.
they hired him on just to be an IT. He had no idea his role in the film was going
Oh,
to be
that's
that big.
tight. That's tight.
So like that's what it reminded talking about like the realism casting type of
Okay,
shit. Like
yeah,
that's what it
yeah.
reminded me of.
Yeah, that's fucking tight.
I wanted to ask you guys how you guys got into collecting because I know we touched on it before. But like, what was the first thing you guys started collecting?
Movies. I would say movies because, and it's funny that we're
And
bringing.
why?
It turned into a thing with Evan actually. So when Evan was still living in Riverside, we would go to the swap meet every Sunday. Like it was our thing. Every Sunday morning, wake up, I'd pick him up, and a lot of the times Julio would join us too. So it was the three of us. But we would go to the swap meet and we just rifle through shit looking for DVDs, VHS, Blu-rays. Well, Blu-rays wasn't really a big thing yet for us, or at least for me anyway. So we were getting a lot of just VHS and DVDs. But I remember like some of the shit, it turned into like a competition between us.
Like who would get like cooler stuff?
Yeah. And I remember he got a copy of fucking Gummo. And like, dude, I remember him pulling it out of the box and being like, ha, and like putting it in my face. I was like, fuck, dude. But it just started off like that. It's just because that's what like our thing. So it just turned into this thing where I was like, my collection just became huge. You remember the collection I had, right? Like a VHS.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was fucking huge.
That was before even I started collecting.
Yeah, dude, I had a lot of shit. I have a box that I kept like some ones that are not necessarily sentimental, just some ones that I felt like I can't get rid of these. Like there's one VHS I have, it's from the awards show of when Suge Knight went out on the stage and was like, if you want to be part of a record label with the producers not all in the video.
Not all up in the video,
Yeah.
all up in the game.
Yeah, he's all coming death
Come
row.
death row.
I have that VHS.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like the original release version of that. I have that, and I have like a sealed original Star Wars VHS. Like it doesn't even say A New Hope on it. I'm not sure if it's. I'm pretty sure it's like a
Altered?
remastered. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just says Star Wars, and that's still sealed. I have that. I have an original like Child's Play. I have all the original Ninja Turtle films, but it just started off with Evan just because that's what we did. It wasn't necessarily a conscious thing of like, I'm going to start collecting movies. Plus, I had a small collection from when I was younger, and that just carried over with me like as I grew up.
Yeah.
But that's how it started.
How about you, Birdie?
DVDs too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was DVDs, and then it moved on to vinyl, and then now it's Blu-rays and other shit. But DVDs because I had moved out of my mom's when I turned 18, and I noticed that I would keep 3 things with me at all times wherever I would go rent a room, like anywhere, like I don't know, Rancho, Rialto, Fontana, wherever I'd be renting a room.
Yeah.
It'd be my blanket, my very tiny TV, and my DVD player. And, like I would always like those were the three main things that I would be moving around with, and I'd always have a shitload of DVDs because I started buying them because like back in the day there was like no YouTube, Netflix shit that was so accessible. So I had a lot of downtime in my room alone, and like my girl would come over, and that would just be what we would do. We would just go buy like a $3 DVD and just watch it for the night, and then it just ended up building up and building up, and then it ended up turning into a thing where it was like, oh, there's like special edition things out there, or there's like, and then in Rancho, there was this place. It's not there anymore. It was it was only around for maybe 2-3 years, but it's definitely not there anymore. But they called themselves DVD Planet.
I know what place you're talking about on Foothill.
Yeah.
Dude, that place was tight.
Dude, the people working there were so dope.
Yeah, that place was tight.
I would go in there and be like, hey, I saw this on the internet, and like the dude at the desk would be like, let me look it up. I can get it for you for $80. And like he would just like, I'd be like, here's $80. Like, all right, give me your cell phone number. He'd like call me. He's like, hey, Luis, like your order, dude. Like it's here. Like come get it. And I'd be like, oh fuck yeah, this guy's so tight. Because the first thing I ordered from that dude was a DVD, but it was an album DVD from this band called The Knife. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them.
I've heard of them. I've never heard of them.
They're tight.
Yeah, they're I got into them like in high school, and like I was seeing like shit on the internet from them, and I was like on their mailing list and shit. And, like I had got like a notice saying like, oh, we're releasing The Knife Silent Shout, the album on CD, but if you buy this, you can get the DVD. Because they had like this thing called the audio visual experience, and it's so beautiful. It's on YouTube. You can watch it, and it's beautiful. Like just look up The Knife audio visual experience. Like it's fucking badass. But yeah, that was the first thing I ordered from that dude because I remember I saw it and I was like, I didn't know how to order things online back in the day when I was like 18, 19. I remember asking people, like asking my friends, how do you do it? It's like, well, you have to have a debit card and that's it. And it's like, I have a debit card.
Yeah.
Oh, then just order it. It's like, how? Just do it. Like that's so fake. But it's like, okay, thank you for teaching me. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, I remember I used to go to DVD Planet a lot, and I would get like DVDs from them, and I'd see like a special edition DVD, and I'd be like, oh, I want this on my shelf, and that was the first thing I ordered from him. I went up to him and I was like, hey, dude, like, can you look up on your computer The Knife Silent Shout like DVD? And he was like, yeah, $20. You want it? I was like, yeah, here's $20, and he ordered it for me, and that was the first piece of like media that I legit like collected, and like I had it forever. That was one of the things that was in the car that I mentioned that got stolen.
Shit.
Yeah, that was one of the things that was in there, and they stole it and they took it. I never saw that thing ever again. I don't even think you can buy it anymore. I'm pretty sure you can on eBay.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure like them as a band, like they never repressed it. Yeah. But yeah, and then after that, like it just like, especially after I met Eddie, like he was definitely the one that like introduced me, like, dude, you gotta buy Blu-rays. I remember the first ever Blu-ray that I bought was because of Eddie, and he was the one that suggested it. And it was the Prometheus Blu-ray. Yeah, because he was the one like, oh, you got to get Prometheus on Blu-ray. Dude, like, go get a Blu-ray player, go get a nice TV. And I remember I got my nice TV. It was like a 30-inch, but it was still like, it had the 1080p that I needed.
Yeah.
And I got a Blu-ray player, and I bought it, and I was like, oh, it looks so beautiful. But yeah, basically. What about you, boy?
I think it's funny because like one thing that nobody talks about when they collect like physical media is like the like aside from like it just being like a physical thing that you can watch whenever and all that, like Birdy mentioned, like there's commentary, there's deleted scenes, there's like interviews,
documentaries,
like special features, like all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, that
like will give you insight into like a lot of the people that went into making this movie. But besides that, I recently saw a YouTuber talking about why he collects, and it got me thinking. Like it's like stuff like this I have noticed, but it didn't really like I didn't notice it enough to where like I can talk about it. And it's he was streaming a movie that he owned.
Yeah.
But he was just being lazy, so you just watching it, and he said that there was like the audio was like throwing him off. He had to keep like turning it down and up in certain parts. Like, have you ever watched a movie like that?
HBO is guilty of doing that a lot.
Yeah, it's like the sound is all over the place. Like, it's like when they're talking, it's super low, so he'll turn it up, and then it'll get to like an action scene, and he'll have to turn it down. And he's like, I wonder, like, why is it like this? Like, I have like this expensive sound system.
Yeah.
So he popped his 4K disc, and he said that the problem was not there on the 4K disc. It was only streaming.
Fuck.
Hmm.
And he said he tried it with like other films that he had that were streaming, and the same thing. Aside from that, dude, like, you can't get the quality, like the actual like footage quality from streaming that you can with the disc.
Yeah.
Like, it looks a million times better. And if you have a movie, dude, like, stream it so you can see the difference. Like, just pop it in, especially if it's a 4K, like, and your TV's able to play 4K. Like, it's a huge difference, dude. And the sound is so much better. Yeah. It's like I said, like streaming, like listening to something on Spotify or listening to it on a vinyl. Like, it's weird that it's hard to explain, but you know, like everyone says, like, oh, everything sounds better on vinyl. It's like, because it does. Like, it just physically it sounds better.
It just sounds authentic. You know? Like, you can feel it basically.
Yeah, it's the same thing with these discs. And one thing, it's like, it's different. Like, you know, like back in the 90s, like if you wanted to make like your crush like a playlist, you had to like burn a CD.
Yeah.
And like you had to put so much work into it. Like, you had to like, and it took a long time to make, and you had to like spend money. And like now you could just like.
You're saying CDs? I'm like cassette tapes, dude.
Yeah, see, I never fucked around with cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes and the radio.
I never got into radio either, but I know people would do that. They were like, but yeah, like now it doesn't take any effort. So like if you send somebody like a playlist, it's like, oh cool, like I'll check it out. And it's like, it's not as impactful.
Yeah.
So it's like you give someone a CD back in the day. It's like, damn, they put a lot of work into this. Like,
because sometimes you could even like draw or whatever.
Yeah, so
like
you write like
doodle or
little notes. Like,
yeah.
I remember Jose, when I was filling in for Bobby on drums, like he printed me out a demo of all his songs, all the Hit More Hurt songs, and I think like on the disc he put Eddie and Jose BFF Forever or something, like with the hearts and shit. And it's funny, like I posted a picture because I thought it was funny, and like like I got like a few people hitting me up like, how much do you want for that? Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, like they were trying to buy it off me. I'm like, dude, it's like a burnt CD that I need to listen to because you know, we didn't have like the technology we have now. Like now Jose he'll write a song and he'll just send it to me like through a text message, and it's so much easier. Yeah. But yeah, just like it was just like a different feeling. And yeah, with movies, like that's how I feel. Like when I stream, like I notice that like I haven't streamed in such a long time, but it's a different feeling when you have to like physically put the disc in the tray and close it, and then go to like, you have to like wait till it gets to the menu and push play, and you sit back and you watch it. And like a lot of the times, like I'll like put whatever I'm watching on display, just I don't know, just for the vibe. Yeah. And it's just a different feeling, dude. Besides like all the stuff I talked about where it just looks and sounds better, like it's just nice having I think Evan like mentioned it, like it's nice holding it, like when he's talking about his pictures. Yeah. Like it's a different thing to be like looking at it on your phone and like physically having like a Polaroid or whatever, you know? Like it's a weird feeling that only collectors know. Yeah. And I don't know, like it's I don't know. It makes me appreciate whatever I'm watching a lot more.
Yeah, and going to you had mentioned that like it includes like special features type of shit, behind the scenes commentary, what have you. It's funny because that's like the shit that got me interested in just the whole production aspect of movies in the first place. That made me like appreciate the work that went into it and just kind of notice all these things and like turn my brain into like I guess you could say like an analytical brain when I'm watching a movie. You know, like I'm not just, oh, this is fun. Like now, especially now, I'm just like, oh, I like the way they shot that, or like I like the lighting in this scene, or that transition was fucking tight, or that transition was terrible. You know, it's those special features, those behind the scenes look that made me appreciate shit like that, and that also went into my love for collecting certain shit too, because I would always want to get like the collector's editions or whatever. Like one that always stands out to me that I had was it was a Sin City collector's edition came with the very first Sin City book, like a mini version of it, and then like a second disc with a bunch of shit. Like there was like a featurette making of the film, a conversation with Frank Miller, the author, and a conversation with Robert Rodriguez, and the whole casting process.
I think you let me borrow Sin City once, because you were telling me about like the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I think I watched it, and I think we talked about it, but it was like so long ago.
Dude, it had so much. It even had like it was like a 30-minute long documentary style thing of Robert Rodriguez cooking while talking about the movie. But he's like cooking this dish, and like now, from what I've heard about Robert Rodriguez, is he has like, I think it's a YouTube channel where he teaches kids how to make movies.
Oh, really?
Like
so
it's like specifically to kids.
Yeah.
Like just pick up a camera and like do this, do that, like simple shit. But yeah, like it's that stuff that behind the scenes shit that got me more into collecting certain movies and more appreciative of like the production aspect of movies.
I remember when I first started collecting, I would just get like regular basic like Blu-rays and stuff.
Yeah.
And like it started like snowballing into like this thing where I just eventually started hunting down like the best version of that film and stuff like that. And,
yeah.
Like, why do you think that is? Like, even when I had records, like, I wanted like, oh, I paid like, you know, $800 for this record or whatever. Like, and it's like only I care about it.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think we do that? Like,
I just
like
think
I know like maybe like we appreciate it. Like if you bought something, I'll be like, that's tight. But it's like, it's a self thing. Like it's weird.
I know what you're talking about because yeah, I think it just has to mostly do with the whole show offness of it. Like oh yeah, like this is fucking tight. I have it. Look at what I have.
But but it's not like a show offness where you're showing off to like other people, because like I said, nobody really cares, and it's kind of like a self thing. Like I don't know, because like
I mean it's like your Super Mario and you get to that treasure chest, you know?
Yeah.
You just want to hold it up and be like, yeah, fucking got this shit.
Yeah, but it's like the only thing I could think of that humans do that's just like, yeah, I got this. Like, why do we collect stuff?
It's a one-upsman, dude. Everybody wants to be better than everybody.
Wants to one-up. I mean, shit.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, like when I bought, like, I think my for movies, like, I think that Martyrs is like my holy grail. Like, and I look at it, I'm like, that's so tight. I can't believe I have that. But at the same time, it's just like, why do I get so happy? Like knowing I have that, like who cares? Like, like I don't. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like I wonder why I fucking care about it.
The way you feel about that, that's how I feel about this cassette tape I have of this band True Blue, the Friday May 13th demo.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit cassette tape from Germany. But like I have it on display, like not even with the rest of my tapes. It's on the top shelf, like on display because I'm like
proud of it.
I'm proud of it, yeah.
It's weird, dude.
But like who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
you know?
like I would have never like looked at it and be like, damn, that's tight. Like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like it's gonna be.
It's like you said. It's probably just like a self thing, you know.
Yeah,
it's like you wanna
like flex muscles, but you're flexing like in the mirror,
just like you know. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's good though. I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It can be a bad thing.
Well, no, I don't think when it's like collecting stuff, like I don't think it can necessarily like, because you're not like.
Yeah, I think it's a bad thing when it's like you don't have this, then you're a poser.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, because like I don't know, like it's a self thing. Because even my records, like I had so much rare shit, but it's like only I cared about them. Like, nobody's gonna be like, oh, dude, did you hear about Eddie? Like he has this.
Well, I'll be honest. Like I remember when I had my IG, I would look forward to your like record collection being posted. Yeah, I'd be like, oh man, that looks fucking dope.
Yeah,
fuck yeah. I would look forward to shit like that.
I wasn't. She was whack.
Yeah, I was definitely hearting my homeboy.
But that's the thing. Like if you guys got like Fidel has records, I'm like that's tight. But it's like I'm a collector. So that's the only reason I care.
Yeah.
And like that's what I mean. But like to the average person, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So you listen to records.
Yeah.
You know there's Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know. I got that. I got that so much, dude. When I would collect records, like everyone, like, dude, you know, you could stream that. Like,
Oh
talking
yeah,
shit.
no, yeah, of course.
It was funny, but it's just like it's not the same, dude.
Yeah,
And it's like it's hard to explain that to someone that's like doesn't collect it.
yeah,
Like I'm sure when I tell people like if I was to tell like a normal person, yeah, I spent this much money on this movie or whatever, and they're gonna be like, why?
Isn't it on Netflix, or isn't it on
Yeah,
Peacock or whatever?
Because I remember I had sent a screenshot to I think that group we're in with like Sydney and all them, and I think it was that Upgrade movie,
Oh yeah.
and it was like 100 and something that I spent on it, and I don't remember who said it, but they're like,
You know how many beers you can get with that?
no, they're like, what is that, like the most rare movie ever made? Why did it cost so much? And like I didn't say it, but in my head I'm like, damn, this is like not even what I paid for like other movies. Like I didn't want to, I was like, damn. Like I just felt like, damn, I don't want to post this.
I think you should.
I
think you
thought
should.
about like making, but I was like, who cares, dude? Like I don't know. It's
I
just
care.
a self thing,
I care.
dude.
You don't even have social media.
I will. I will.
He's only gonna add my page.
Yeah. I'm just going to call myself the Eddie fan page.
He's gonna repost everything I post.
Dude, repost it, but like play it off as his own or what?
Hello, I
He
am
photoshops
Eddie.
his hand like grabbing it or something.
No, every picture is the same picture of him like this, like holding something, but it's always like a different Photoshop.
Check this shit out.
So damn, homie, you've been wearing that same shirt for how long?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I don't know, man.
That's a good thing you brought that up though, because it definitely gets me to appreciate all these physical things that we have.
Yeah.
And it makes me definitely not ever want to get rid of it. I'm never gonna get rid of my records, dude.
That's what I said, and look at me.
Yeah. I just can't. No, I just can't picture myself. I mean, I don't have a shitload. They're like right there, but I love them. Yeah. I'll get rid of my record player for sure, but not my record.
We have it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing, dude. Collecting is weird, and I don't know. Like I think there's like certain insects that do it, like where they just collect like rocks and random shit like that.
Would you say it's nerdy?
Not anymore.
Well, okay. What is the definition of nerdy?
I would say geeky, not
Geeky.
nerdy. I think nerdy is like a book smart type of thing.
Yeah, when I hear nerd, I hear smart.
Geeky.
Yeah.
Well, because when I hear nerd, I just think of somebody that's like very, like over passionate about a certain thing.
Wouldn't that be a geek?
Like they're nerding out on it.
Well, yeah, wouldn't that be geeking out?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
I think nerd is like someone who just try hard at school and stuff like that.
And I think it backs up
I'm
when you
definitely a
watch. I think it backs up that idea of geeking out when you watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That one scene where he's like, "Is she gonna geek out on this?
Oh, okay.
Because I want her to geek out on it."
Greatest movie ever.
I don't know, because I feel like like being a part of like the whole like hardcore scene and stuff like that. Like I feel like it's like a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
But like I said, like you go to like the average person, you know, like it's just they don't really collect much.
I fully give credit to hardcore music for the resurgence of records.
Yeah.
Because, like, they were the ones, punk bands,
Yeah.
hardcore bands were the ones still putting out these, like, 7-inch records, these LPs on vinyl. Like, they were the ones still doing it.
Yeah.
And, like, I fully give credit
I
to
think
that.
throughout, like even when it like vinyl was at its lowest selling point and like nobody was really doing, like they were the only ones still doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like it's definitely, I think it's a huge staple of hardcore. And
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know, like I don't know, man. I feel like
I see you eyeing that Tiger Army, homie.
I remember, like, I don't know, I feel like that's how Star Wars used to be, and like compared to how it is now, like I got shit for liking Star Wars when I was growing up, because people it would literally be like, if you like Star Wars, you're a fucking geek.
Yeah, I remember.
And like now
still think that.
everyone, not anymore, not anymore. And because like now, like everyone, like all the popular kids like it, like it's a big thing now, and it's just like I don't know.
It's turned into something very annoying.
Yeah,
It's turned into this fandom that
I think it just turned into McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like it just turned into some franchise where it's like in every corner, and now it's like, I don't like it anymore.
Well, what I'm talking about specifically is the fan base.
Oh, the fan base is toxic as hell.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the fan base it's a bunch of people that hate these fucking movies, but yet continue to watch them.
That's the weirdest thing, isn't it?
And that's it's very strange.
Isn't that the weirdest thing ever?
It's very strange. And I compare it to wrestling fans. Like I know you guys aren't really like into wrestling like the way I am, which the way I used to be. I still kind of am. Well, anyway, wrestling fans are the same way. Like just constantly complaining, shitting on whatever they're consuming, but yet continue to feed their money into this product.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I used to be the biggest wrestling fan ever when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I grew out. I didn't grow out of it. It just like it got to the point where I just wasn't interested anymore because of where it was heading and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just stopped. And like now, if I watch, I couldn't tell you who. Like I couldn't name 3 people that are wrestling right now. And
You're Roddy Piper, Ultimate Warrior, Bruiser Brody.
because Mankind's still part of it, right? But yeah, it's like I don't know, like yeah, Star Wars fans are weird. Like part of me like does hate like those old guys that are just like, you know, I miss old trilogy and it's like, but I'm kind of part of that too, and but I'm not like to me it's just like I'm never gonna watch The Mandalorian or anything like that. I'm just never gonna do it. Like I'm never gonna watch the Han Solo movie. Like I don't care about it. Like to me, like it just that I think they just ruined the
yeah, they're ruining a lot.
I don't know, like all the mystery from the originals, like all the lore, everything. Like it was just like this geeky thing. Like I used to love like talking to people that about the trilogy, the original trilogy, and just having like theories and things like that. And it's like now like everything has to have an explanation. So like there's no more theories. Like everything is explained to you, and it's just like, what do you talk about now?
Yeah.
It's like super oversaturated. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
It's
So-
annoying.
it's Star Wars is just not fun anymore to me.
Mm.
And like I said, like I always like even like watching the original trilogy, and like it just I hate the theme song now, dude.
What theme song?
The Star Wars theme song.
Oh, okay. The binary sunset.
No, the Star Wars theme song.
The
Like I
Star Wars. That one, right?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, dude, that shit sucks, dude.
Hell yeah, those lyrics hit hard, brother.
Like I hear it and I'm just like, oh.
No, I know which one you're talking about. Dun, 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 dun.
That's the Han Solo theme, dumbass.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Like,
dun, 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 dun. All right, I'll stop.
I'm gonna leap
Yeah.
over this table, dude. But yeah.
I will say The Mandalorian, the season 1 is like the best season. It's a really good season to me.
Okay, so to
But
touch.
I would not watch that 3rd season.
Okay,
Like,
so to touch on that, I watched the 3rd season.
terrible.
No, but also yes.
Hell yeah.
So the 3rd season should have been an hour and 45, maybe 2-hour movie, and that's it.
Okay.
That's what it should have been, because every fucking episode was like, this is what we got to do. Wait, but Mandalorian, we need help. Okay, let me help you first.
Okay. So
And
it's
then
kind of like a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like it was like every episode until finally it was like the second to last episode. They're like finally on their fucking main plot of what the whole thing was about.
That's why I love
And that's when it got interesting.
That's why I love the 1st season, because it was so linear. It was just like him working towards one goal, working towards like building himself up as a like Mandalorian bounty hunter, you know,
Yeah.
like, and then this thing comes out of nowhere. Like it was so linear. It was so like mysterious. It was so,
Yeah.
it was fucking so good.
But yeah, like-
it didn't stray away from the story. It wasn't like worried about what Jedis were doing or what other bounty hunters from different lores were doing. It was just him doing his thing, and it was a story about him.
Did you guys watch what's the other show?
The Star Wars show?
Yeah.
Andor?
Yeah.
I haven't yet, but I keep hearing good things about it.
That's the thing, dude. From what I hear, it's the best thing that's happened to Star Wars since the original trilogy.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like very like spy thriller style.
There's no fucking Luke Skywalker's gonna come
Yeah.
out. Like, ugh. Like, I hate that, dude. I hate that fanfare. It's just, and then you got these fucking Disney adults that are like, oh my god, it's Luke Skywalker. It's just like, dude, grow the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
I hate Star Wars now, dude. I hate it.
Damn, don't you have Star Wars tattoos?
I got Boba Fett on my neck before.
Damn. Shit. Hell
Fucking dork.
You know, before the Mandalorian, nobody knew what this was.
Yeah.
Nobody knew. And
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Din Djarin tattoo?
is that Jar Jar Binks on your neck?
Mandalorian.
Why is it green though, dude? The color's wrong.
Damn. To kind of wrap things up here, I wanted to bring something up to you guys. I came across a video of the Critical Drinker where he talks about Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh, I saw that. I haven't seen the video though.
Okay, so I was watching it and I came to the conclusion of because I'm like, okay,
That guy's a hater.
no, not actually, no.
He can be a hater sometimes.
Okay,
dude. He can be a hater.
He can, but he backs it up.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I was like, okay, this guy shits on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And he kind of just comes off as like he just hates everything.
Yeah.
But he backs it up.
Definitely.
And I'm just like, you watch the video, dude, because he talks. People could easily come at him and be like, oh, you just don't like it because it's a diverse cast or they like the girl boss or whatever.
But that's why I like him so much.
What movie?
There's a new Peter Pan movie called Peter Pan and Wendy.
The one I was telling you that David Laurie
Where did
made.
it come out?
It's on Disney Plus. Like it didn't come out in theaters.
Ugh.
Well, the same guy who
that
made a
explains
Ghost
it.
Story and fucking The Green Knight made that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
But he also made another Disney movie, The Pete's Dragon, which was
The
like
live action one?
A live action one. Yeah.
Oh, damn, I had no idea. But he was talking about it, and people could easily be like, oh, it's just because of that stuff, because they're trying to diversify or whatever. But then he also brings up the original, and he brings up the strengths of the original and what made that Wendy being like feminine in that one, like so important to the story.
So important to the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
So important to Peter Pan as a character.
Yeah, and so he's bringing up these points as like it has nothing to do with the like being diverse or being the gender role swap or whatever. You got to be true to the story. Write a good story, write good characters, and none of that shit will fucking matter.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was watching, and I was like, dude, I fucking love this guy.
Yeah, that's why I like his videos because like,
Yeah.
he is a hater.
Yeah.
But he's did his homework. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
He's got a good reason to be a hater. He's not just like, oh, it's lame. He's like, oh, this is why it's lame.
Yeah.
He's definitely like the only ones I could think of are him and Red Letter Media that will talk shit, and that's why I think it's so important. That's why like I talk shit because like I want to normalize that again, so you can bully these
Bring back
shitty
Bring back bullying.
because like Red Letter Media won't go into it like them. Like they'll talk shit, but they'll make it like funny.
Yeah.
And they'll like be like, I'm not gonna waste my breath on this fucking I'm not even gonna give it like a spotlight. Like
Yeah.
they just won't waste their time. Like they never reviewed the Batman, not because it sucked, but because everyone was like leaving comments. When are you gonna like review the Batman? And they're like, I'm not gonna.
Didn't they do that thing where it's like, if you give us 1 million likes, we'll have him watch the Batman.
Yeah, like it's so funny, man. Like I love those guys, but
But the Batman didn't suck.
they didn't say it sucked. They just didn't do it because they didn't want to give people that thing. But I watched the episode that the Critical Drinker made on the new Mermaid movie. What's it called?
Little Mermaid?
Yeah, the Little Mermaid.
Oh, because he did one on the trailer, right?
On the trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like talking. He's like, my complaint ain't that we have a black mermaid. It's because this movie looks dull as fuck.
It does.
And he was like showing like footage from like the original movie, and it's so colorful and vibrant, and it makes you want to live in the sea. Like
The new one looks like Zack Snyder did it.
yeah, and he was like talking like no one's talking about this. Like how fucking awful this looks. It looks dark and dingy. Like
Gritty mermaid.
like people. I don't know. They just don't want to have fun with Disney anymore.
Waiting
Man.
mermaid.
I think, and this might be for me anyway, a bit controversial. People just want to complain about shit. Like they're just looking for anything to fucking. Oh, I don't like that. That's offensive. So I'm not like. Let's fucking tear it down.
Yeah, once you start broadening your like vision on certain pieces of like things that you like and why people complain about them, you start figuring out like you just love being toxic, man.
Yeah.
You just love it. You have no basis for your argument other than it doesn't agree with you.
It's funny that we're kind of talking about this, like, to end the episode, because just today, this morning, I came across a clip of Bill Burr's monologue on Saturday Night Live where he talks about the woke movement. And I thought it was hilarious and right on the fucking nail on the head.
Yeah.
So he was talking about how, like, the woke movement was supposed to be to spotlight, like, the unfairness for minorities or like disenfranchised groups, you know, like, to show, like
give a voice to the marginalized.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But it turned into this thing where these, like, privileged what his words, his privileged white women got to the front of it and were like, yeah, that's offensive, so you shouldn't be doing this. Like, we're an ally, and it made it about them when it's not supposed to be about them.
Yeah.
I thought, dude, that was fucking right on it.
Yeah. It's I don't know why.
I'm telling you, dude, it's not even the youth, dude. Like,
Yeah.
my little nieces and nephews, the shit that comes out of their mouth, I'm like, whoa, dude. You sound like me, middle school. Like,
Yeah.
they don't care, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Kids don't care. It's these fucking, like you said, it's privileged, rich people that they need a spotlight.
Yeah.
And they need to
make something about them, make it about them, or they, like, I need to
want to
have,
feel important.
I want to hear my voice, so I need to complain about
Yeah,
that.
it's like then just go to your echo chamber and just, you know, circle jerk you guys selves, but just leave that shit alone. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like people aren't ballsy enough to, like, unsubscribe either. Like, people are like, they're gonna, no matter what,
they never will until they get what they want, and they're never gonna get what they want. They're never gonna get what they want because their goal is unachievable, because their goal is to run out of complaints, but they're always gonna want to complain about something.
No, but I mean, like, as far as, like, releasing, like, shitty movies, like, they're never gonna stop because people just don't give a fuck.
People just don't understand the fact that it's like you're voting with your wallet here.
Yeah.
So why are you going to see this shitty movie that you know it's going to be shitty? Why are you doing that to yourself?
That's why, like, dude, like I said, like, I haven't streamed because I don't want to give shit, like, views anymore. Like, I just want to, like, buy movies that I like and watch them, and then, like, support all these, like, small boutiques that are releasing these movies. And, like, I'd rather give my money to them and than Disney Plus, or, like, that are releasing, like, garbage like that. Which, like I said, like, every now and then, like, something good comes out of it, like a hidden gem is. But it's like for every 10 crappy miniseries or movies, like, there's, like, one good thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I wanted to talk about one more thing.
What's up?
Really quick.
That's all the time we have.
Because this is the only thing that I'm, like, looking forward to, like, as far as filming goes, like, this year. Man, did you guys see that Dune trailer?
Yeah.
Dude.
It looks sick.
I haven't seen it. I'm trying not to, but
I'm not going to watch any more trailers.
Me neither. Yeah. After that, I was like, all right, you gave me what I wanted, Dinny. Like,
I think it's safe to watch it.
Yeah, it's
to be honest.
I don't know. That's what people said about Force Awakens, and, like, I'm so glad I didn't watch it because, like.
But you just say you hate Star Wars, so who gives a fuck?
That's true. That's true. No, but I'm saying,
so what's
like,
the truth?
Jar Jar is the best character. Dude.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I haven't seen it, but I did watch, like, something on Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
And I was like, fuck. Nolan created a new fucking camera and a new film stock just for that movie. And it blew my fucking mind.
Yeah?
Man.
Like, look it up. Like, look up Nolan and that new fucking IMAX camera he made.
Man, that guy's... He's fucking the Kobe of filmmaking, dude. He's a game changer.
He has some shit. He has some shit, too. Dark Knight Rises.
Best movie.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to bring up. Just like, man, I can't wait.
All right, you brought that up. You brought one up. I want to bring one up to end it off.
All right, this is all the time we have.
Have you guys seen or heard of a movie coming out called The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster?
No, is that real?
Yeah.
Damn, it's
Man,
about my
that sounds
life.
tight.
So basically, this woman or this girl, from what I gauge from the trailer, her uncle dies. She lives in the projects.
That's what's up.
She's a very smart, scientific mind.
Yeah.
Reanimates him.
Oh.
So it's basically Frankenstein in the hood type of shit.
Oh, wow, that sounds cool.
It looks fucking tight.
Oh, that sounds
It
nice.
looks fucking tight.
Is it a comedy or no?
I don't know.
You can tell.
You can't really tell. It definitely looks like it might be a bit campy, but
I feel like it would have to.
yeah. But dude, it looks fucking tight.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to bring that up. But
Yeah.
damn, this was a good discussion. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna delete that.
For it being spontaneous. Yeah.
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 And we're in the dark. I can't see shit.
Hey, by the way, you guys, we never did the fucking assigning each other movies and shit. Like,
You want to do
I've
it
been
right
busy,
now?
man.
Want to do it right now?
no, not right now.
All right. Next episode, we got to have them ready. Next
Okay,
episode.
yeah, all right.
All right.
We don't have to do it
But
that
one
often.
movie, one movie.
If
one
you
movie.
get, if you guys,
One movie.
One movie.
let's just do like once a month.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that way we're not, once a month.
All right. We'll do it. We'll have our picks
So our May picks will be next week.
next week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right. Before we go,
Otra vez.
the one last thing, I want to give a special shout out and a big thank you to Tees from the Hard Side on Instagram because they're releasing a new shirt, Tribe Called Quest shirt,
Oh, tight.
and he's sending me one basically for free for my birthday.
Oh, tight.
So I was like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Damn, there's 3 of us though.
Hey, when's your guys' birthday, by the way?
Mine's tomorrow.
Yours is tomorrow?
Mine's literally today, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Stop trying to steal my spotlight.
Mine's tomorrow too.
No, tell me your birthday because I want to put it on my calendar here.
Hey, I want to put it out there in the air, dude.
It's February 31st.
Mine's May 8th.
Tell me your birthday.
May 8th,
May 8th.
2023.
Tell me your birthday.
May 9th, 2023.
It's July, right?
Yeah, July.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Why you lying to me?
No, when is it? For reals, I forgot. Huh? For reals, when is it? If you want, I'll bleep it.
All right.
Ready?
Set.
Damn, for real? Dude.
June.
Dude, I can't believe you said the N-word. Thank you guys for sticking around.
What's your birthday?
June
Yeah.
16th.
All right.
Hey, for real?
That's the lamest
Oh, we're
day
going to go
ever.
see Iron Lung for your birthday then.
Yeah, the next day.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, dude.
You know what? That's your birthday gift then. You don't have to give me money for the ticket.
I was going to give you money anyways.
Thank you guys for sticking around. We'll see you guys next week. Check the link in the description for all of our social media and where you can listen to us. Later.
Why? Keep moving, keep moving, go, ease up, keep it moving steady.